So I've taken you inside a lot of pretty amazing homes on this channel, properties designed by Kreisel, by Wexler, and by Cody. Well, this one is Cody's own Cody. This is William Cody's house in Palm Springs, and let's go inside and check it out. So Cody first started designing this house in 1946 when he had moved to Palm Springs because of his asthma. Previous to that, he had been a student of Cliff May and had graduated from the University of Southern California where he studied architecture. And of course, in 1946, this wasn't called mid-century modern. Maybe it was called modernist, maybe it was called desert modern. Certainly wasn't called mid-century modern back then, but that's what we call it today. And it was completed in 1952, and almost immediately it started to get renowned. It was featured in some magazines then. Let's talk about what makes Cody's personal residence that we're walking through right now a great example of desert modernism, mid-century modernism, whatever you want to call it. It's just really a unique, amazing property. Of course, it has the indoor-outdoor flow, meaning the walls of glass and the large windows. You always say floor-to-ceiling windows. And you're trying to, when you do that, kind of blur the lines or open the lines maybe between the interior and exterior, because you want to see the desert landscape from inside the house, so you kind of know where you are. And you have sliding doors so you can easily access those outdoor areas and, you know, just have a greater sense of openness. Now, with the sun and the heat we have here in Palm Springs, you also want to have some shaded areas and outdoor living areas. You want to enjoy the outdoors, but not get like cooked while you're doing it. One of the things you see in a lot of what I consider the really authentic mid-century modern homes is they adapt to the topography, and I think like the kind of, I'm going to call it courtyard, atrium, garden in the center here that you see from two different areas. That's kind of the look you want. I heard someone walking through said maybe they should put a pool there. Please don't put a pool there. You know, it integrates the landscape. It just embraces everything about Palm Springs and living in the desert that people love. You're going to see clerestory windows, you're going to see the minimalist structural element and aesthetics, and those are just some of the components that really should be present in any authentic mid-century modern home today, and they're really here in this property in abundance. One of the things that sets Cody apart from some of the other architects working during that era was that he didn't just do residential homes. He designed a lot of the iconic country clubs in the, or clubhouses at the country clubs in the Coachella Valley. So for example, Thunderbird and Tamarisk and the Eldorado Country Club, those clubhouses were Cody. And speaking of Tamarisk, when Frank Sinatra moved from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Cody designed his home at the Tamarisk Country Club. And actually, some of my favorite Codys are the 8 condos on the 10th fairway at Tamarisk. Those have a historical designation today because of their architectural significance. So I haven't really been talking about what we're seeing as we do the walkthrough, because I think it's pretty self-explanatory. That was just the primary bedroom, as we call it today, that we were just in. And I think it's really cool they put this sitting area outside of that, and yes, there is a small, I guess, dipping pool right there. I don't know what the intention of the sitting area was originally, because there wasn't flat panel TVs to fit in there. But I just love, this is the courtyard I was talking about, or the garden, where someone was talking about putting a pool. No, bad idea. And when you first kind of walk through here, it's like, it's just so stunning. Again, that's the bedroom, and you see, as you see the exterior, you see the use of the walls, the wood on the walls on the outside, and again, another kind of courtyard there. I don't know if those are the original glass or someone added that other feature to it. And then coming back to the living room, this is just huge for that time. We're talking mid-century, and you know, to fit a piano in there like that. Now, the kitchen is probably considered large for the time. It's a little bit what we'd call a galley layout today. I don't know if those are the original appliances. They could have been. But you know, you also have, in addition to the dining area, when you first came in, you have
some other eating in the kitchen. So I love this. This is I consider it a casita. Today we may call it, try to make it into an ADU, but this is really great. You see the mini split up there in the wall. This is really great to have this be detached from the house. I mean, like, I don't think that was a thing then. And again, you see the, the courtyard, what I'm calling the courtyard, the garden there. And even the detail in just this detached room is just amazing. You may have noticed when we were first coming in that the garage spaces weren't covered. Hey, thanks for watching. If we haven't met before, either in person or here on YouTube, my name is Ellis Posner. I'm a Palm Springs real estate broker. And hey, if you're new to this channel, come on, hit that subscribe button to see some other tours. I do a lot of these, and I talk a lot about Palm Springs real estate.